Did you know that the question, why should I hire you, comes up in more than 72% of interviews? That's true. And today I'm going to give you 5 sample answers for that question. Hi, how are you? I'm Romulo Gutierrez. This is the Job Romulo channel. I've been a recruiter for 27 years, and I'm going to give you 5 answer templates so you can respond well and ace your interview when you're asked, why should I hire you? First answer template. Make 2 technical connections with the job description, showing that you studied it. So let me give you an example. I'm going to an interview for a logistics manager position, and they ask me, Romulo, why should I hire you? I've already read the job description, and I'll say, look, there are 2 very important reasons why you should hire me. Notice that in the job description, you need a specialist in supply chain management. In the last 2 years, at the food company where I worked, I handled all the management aspects, including developing new suppliers. So if you're looking for a specialist in supply chain management, I can definitely help you. That's the first reason why you should hire me. Some technical association and a second technical association. I also noticed that this logistics manager will have to lead a team of 20 people. At the last company I worked for, I was in a leadership role. I led 35 people there, and I was even recognized by the company as one of the best leaders in the field. So I believe that for these 2 reasons you should hire me, because I have a strong technical fit with the position. This is a first response model that yields good results. Second model, try using the phrase or term, it makes sense to me. Let me explain, it makes sense to me, and connect it to 2 soft skills that the position requires. So, Romulo, why should I hire you? Now, the position is for a nurse. I would say, look, you should hire me for the following reasons. First of all, I read the job posting very carefully and noticed that the position makes a lot of sense for me. For 2 reasons, 2 soft skills. First, you need a nurse who is able to deal with terminally ill patients, someone who is caring. Someone who is skilled, but also kind to the patient. And I definitely have that ability. And the second point I noticed is that you have a more challenging clientele, very demanding people. Often, the relatives of these patients demand the most from the nurses. And I am a patient and tolerant person. So, I believe this position makes a lot of sense for me, and you could hire me exactly for that reason. So notice that now, I changed it up, I used the phrase makes sense for me, and connected it to 2 behavioral skills. A third really good answer model is that you can show a bit of your vision for the future. That's another cool thing. And how that position will make sense for you in the long run. So now I'm going to change my example here. By the way, leave your profession and your field in the comments below so I can use them as examples later too. Let's suppose now the position is for a flight attendant. You can obviously apply this to any position. Now the position is for a flight attendant, and then they ask me why they should hire me. I can say, look, you should hire me for 2 main reasons. First, when I think about my professional side, personally, I can't see myself doing anything other than working on board an aircraft. That way, professionally, in the future, I see myself working at an airline as a flight attendant, so you can be sure that you'll be hiring someone who will be happy and engaged with both current and future tasks. That's the first reason. The second reason is that in the long run, I don't plan to change careers or switch fields, so you won't have to go through the trouble of hiring someone new again. I will work efficiently and deliver results. And I will be a very dedicated professional both now and in the future. And that's why you should hire me. So there you have it. I've already given you 3 sample answers to this question. Why should I hire you? Now I have 2 more that people don't use very often, but they're actually really effective for passing the interview, which is pretty cool. But before I go on, maybe you want to simulate an interview do a real live online interview practice where I'll evaluate you, give you feedback, and help you build your answers. You can reach out to me on this WhatsApp number that's on the screen. International code 5511 977 065417. In fact, the link to this WhatsApp is already in the first comment or in the video description. You'll click, message me, and we'll set up a mock interview. Okay? Job Romulo channel, new videos every Wednesday at 1 p.m. So what do I count on? On your subscription and your like. Please help this project grow. Fourth sample answer for the question, why should I hire you? You also need to show, or you can show, that you are adaptable and a quick learner. I can say that this is like an answer that's going to be important for a wide variety of positions. So let's suppose now I'm applying for a job at a car manufacturer as an electrical engineer. And then they ask me, Romulo, why should I hire you? And I can say, look, there are two main reasons why you should hire me. The first is my ability to adapt. I've worked at other car manufacturers before, but this is the first time I'll be working as an electrical engineer at a company that only makes electric cars that don't run on gasoline or ethanol. And I'm very adaptable. So you can be sure that even though I've never worked with this type of vehicle before, I'll adapt very quickly. And the second reason you should hire me is that I'm a very capable engineer who learns very quickly. Because I learn so fast, you can be sure that I'll also be able to quickly adapt to new demands in electric car manufacturing. And for these two reasons, you should hire me. That's a very good answer, especially if you're going to an interview where you don't have much experience for that position. Show your ability to adapt and your capacity to learn. Okay. And a fifth type of answer that not many people use, but I think is essential, is to highlight your track record of success. You just need to be careful not to come across as an arrogant candidate who thinks they know everything. That's not cool, but I can use my track record of success to answer this. I could say, let's suppose now that I'm applying to work as a pharmacy attendant. And they ask me, why should I hire you? And my answer could be, look, you should hire me mainly because of my track record of success in this profession. In the last 2 years, I worked at a pharmacy where I was an attendant. There, I was highly praised by customers. I won an award for Best Attendant at the ABC Pharmacies chain, located in Texas, and that was a very important recognition in my life. Therefore, if you hire me, you already have the track record of a professional who can work well, deliver results, and for these reasons, you should hire me. That's also an excellent answer, an excellent answer. 5 examples. Now, and when they ask, tell me about your weaknesses, which is a question that trips up a lot of candidates too. I'm going to leave the full video here for you to watch. Go check it out. Everything will work out. Great preparation. Take care and see you next time. Bye-bye.